Did you know that you could be autistic even if you understand social cues? Well, I did not know that. And I was like recently diagnosed like 2 months ago. And like my biggest factor in doubting if I was like actually on the spectrum or not was because of how well I do understand social cues. And I guess it's like a learned understanding, which I guess everyone sort of has to learn it throughout their life. You're not I don't know if people are just born with an innate understanding of like social cues, or maybe they are, I don't know. um but for me, like, at least, like, I learned social cues from such a young age. And that kind of, they just kind of became ingrained in me, like reading other people's energy and just becoming like hypersensitive to other people. And you know what's kind of crazy is how I would like, this should have been another indicator, but again, like, how I would kind of just like notice that, like, whenever I'm talking to people I don't know, I'm like in service mode or something. Like, I am trying to be the most friendliest possible, most like likable person that I can possibly be for whoever I'm talking to, even if I don't know them. That, like, I thought that, why is everyone else not like this? Like, when I encountered people that I was kind of like, why are they acting like that? Like, why are they so weird, or why are they so passive aggressive, or like, why are they not trying to make everybody around them comfortable? I would judge people for that. Like, I'd be like, that's so weird. Like, that's just like, this is how it's, you're supposed to be accommodating. To By accommodating, I thought, like, breaking your back and trying to be like the nicest person this person has ever met. I always thought like it's supposed to be like that, but no, apparently it's not supposed to be like that. You just need to be yourself. And if somebody doesn't like that, if somebody doesn't like yourself, you for being you, then I mean, like, whatever, fuck them, right? But for me, I always thought, like, why is this person like not trying to break their back and go above and beyond for me or for this other person? It's just like, I thought that you need to be as likable as possible. And if you're not doing, like, if you're not going over the top, if you're not trying to be as accommodating as you can, then it's like you're rude. But no, I think that was just like a trauma response or something. So, yeah. Anyways. So yeah, that being said, social cues can be learned, they can be studied. And I think a lot of autistic people, like, especially like high masking autistic people, like level 1 autistic people like me, it's easy, not easy, sorry. It's very, I guess it's easy to pass as non-autistic, or like you're just like everyone else, and it's socializing is actually shouldn't be hard for you because you can read social cues and you know how to blend in to society in that way. But yeah, hold on, I feel like I'm losing my train of thought. Oh, I was gonna say, when I was getting assessed, the whole assessment process is like really long, but when I was getting assessed, like 2 months ago, they did like this, I forgot what it's called, but it's like the last part of the assessment when it's like a physical kind of assessment, like they interact with you and they like monitor you with like fucking binoculars. Not actually, but like, yeah, oh my god, excuse me. They like monitor your behavior. Like, it was really uncomfortable, mind you. Also, like, again, me knowing social cues and me like already knowing how I can appear as like normal or neurotypical, it felt kind of weird and like super meta that I was being watched. Like, okay, I'm sitting right here, then the assessor's here, and then like the special doctor or whatever is sitting like across the table and he's like watching the interaction. It just feels weird because I'm like, so am I just, I don't even know how to unmask. Like, I don't even know how to be normal when I'm being watched like this. Like, of course I'm gonna be able to mask. Of course I'm gonna be able to interact with you in a way that isn't concerning, because I don't even know how not to do that in that type of situation. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be a weirdo. Anyways, so for that portion of the assessment, I actually scored lower than somebody with, than like the, than the, what's it called? Than the threshold for like autism or something like that for that part of the assessment. The assessor was like, oh, like, you actually, I don't remember exactly what she said, but I think she said that, like, you actually, like, when you're conversing and having a conversation, you're able to I can see that you are able to blend in and you can like read social cues, like you understand. But then she was like, but it looked like it was unnatural for you. Like it looked like you were fidgeting, you looked uncomfortable, you looked like it looked like it was uncomfortable and unnatural for you, but you were still able to do it. So she basically said that she saw through my mask, even though I'm really good at masking. And then she was also like, and then when you started talking about like your like drawings and stuff like that and what you like to draw, like you kept going and I could see that fiending look in your eyes. So like I special interest spotted basically, like, and you just kept talking about it regardless of the person's interest in it. So basically she was like, yeah, once you started talking about your special interest, like you kind of couldn't stop, even though like I was showing you I visibly like was not into the conversation anymore. And I was like, okay, well, you don't have to be mean about it. Anyways, but yeah, that being said, I feel like that whole rhetoric of like, oh, like you can't be autistic if you can like communicate, bro, like that's so not true. I'm really good at social cues. I hate them though. That doesn't mean I like to follow them. I would rather just not talk. Like I don't even have small talk with people in elevators. I don't care if I'm being rude. I just can't. Don't make me do it. I won't do it. Gun in my head, I won't do it. And like also the fact that like I don't like hanging out with people a lot of the time. Like I feel like hanging out with people is so pointless. This should be another video, but I'm just gonna mention it here. But I feel like hanging out with people is so pointless because it's like, why are we hanging out? Are we just wasting time? I don't know, maybe it's like the African in me that I'm like, bro, time is money. We have a goal in mind. We know where we want to be and we're not there yet. So why are we wasting time? Period. But like, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of like maybe a lot of autistic people feel like that because I've heard that that's like a very common thing. That it's like if we're not hanging out for a shared goal or like a shared outcome, then there is no point in hanging out. If I don't see a point in something, and a lot of the time the point is like the end point, like the point is like the end goal of what are we trying to have come out of this, right? If I don't see that, I don't want to do that thing. And hanging out is just that. I like hanging out when it's like, oh, we actually have a goal. Our hanging out is we're going to the store because you need to get a new frying pan, you know? It's like, we're not just twiddling our thumbs. What's the plan, babe? You know? And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Even though every time I mention this to somebody, they're like, yeah, can't relate. Like, I love hanging out. Like, I love going out with my friends. I'm like, okay, well, that's just you, boo. Kidding, it's not just them. It's like everybody. But I don't know. I'm okay with it because if anything, I'm more focused that way. And I'm able to get to where I want to go faster than maybe they would, I guess, because I'm not really wasting time. Not that hanging out is wasting time, but I mean, like, for me, I view that as a waste of time, unless it's like under the circumstances I say. But also, like, another thing is, if it's somebody that I'm like super close to, like my best friend, for example, I'm okay with just twiddling my thumbs sometimes and like not having a plan. But I would like to have a plan. Don't get it twisted. But like if we don't, it's not the end of the world because I'm used to them. And I'm okay to like just chill with them, you know? I'm okay to just sit and do nothing. I'm okay to be in silence. Which I guess I also kind of get to that point if I've known somebody and we've been doing like a shared kind of goal activity. Like for example, band practice. Like my bandmates, I'd be okay with hanging out with them. Like one of my bandmates who I still hang out with, super close to him. I'm okay with doing that because it's like, well, we've been in an environment where we've been participating in a shared outcomes, shared goal, you know, practicing our sets so we could be good on stage. So that like at that point I'm like, I'm comfortable around you. You know me, we know each other. I'm okay with also just hanging out and just, I don't know, shooting the shit. You know what I mean? Like we're okay. I'm okay with that because we've had that time to, you know each other and like actually like get to know each other better kind of thing. But it's like if I don't really know you and we're like starting to be friends or like not even starting to be friends, we're starting to like talk or whatever and it's just like, oh, like you seem like a cool person, forget it. We're not hanging out unless you need help building your house and I'm gonna like help you get the materials and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like I don't know. it's like I need that point of like shared goal time in order to get to a point with somebody that I can just like kind of just hang out without a plan. But I still don't really like hanging out without a plan, without any like guidelines. So yeah, this video was a tangent, but I hope people relate. Go listen to my music. I'm Liz Uninvited Everywhere, and I sing about my struggles, my mental health struggles, and just things in general, just like not fitting in anywhere. And I have a song called Oh, the OCD Song, which is about my obsessive compulsive disorder and autism, with a cool music video on my channel. So, okay, bye.